Here we are, finally. I have brought myself an Arrma because I've never had one before, and I've been aiming and ahhing, but I decided to buy the Gorgon because I just wanted a simple basher I could use on 2S, and maybe later on put a small brushless system in it. Like I said, I've gone for the blue. The reason I've gone for the blue is because it comes without battery, because I didn't want the battery because I'm going to run it on LiPo straight off. So let's get the truck out. It's quite a thing. I think it's not a bad sized truck. It fits on the bench all right. Let's peel off the sticky plastic, and there it is. I think it looks quite good. I know that you have to be a bit careful with the bodies because they are a bit flimsy, but we're going to do something about that before we go out. A lot's been said about it already, but it's got vented tyres, no foams, which is fine. It's got a single pin system, I think. Yep, to take the body off. That works quite well. Here's the body. I don't know whether it's Lexan or vinyl, but that's what we've got to try and reinforce around the sides more than anything. But I think it's quite nice. Shame they didn't put some ribs down the roof for rollovers and things like that. There's a servo, an all-in-one ESC receiver, goes down to the 550, I think it's 15 turn, or maybe a bit more. What's the sound of the box? $14 turn, 550. The suspension seems quite good. It's not too soft, but it does need a bit more tensioning. They seem to have tubes already on the suspension, which is interesting, because it needs more on the front, so I was thinking of making bigger one-piece tubes. But they do seem to be one piece already. The battery, as you might have seen, is a nice simple design. It goes in from underneath, but it uses different connectors to what I use because I'm using the XT90, so that will have to be off and sorted before I put a battery in. But at least you haven't got to take the body off each time you change a battery. There's multiple connections on here. There must be for lights if you added them and all that. So I haven't got the battery in it, but it don't seem too bad, the suspension. We'll see. And then also you get some batteries for the controller, that's a bonus. Some shock spacers, a binding connector, and a few little tools, and a really weird one. That is weird. Look at that. I don't know whether it's wheel. No, it's not wheel nut. Must have a use. Might be for the slipper clutch. Don't know, I'm only surmising on that. Does have a cue card type card. Never used cue codes really, so might try that. But no, we'll get it out, we'll give it a run, and then we'll see what little mods we can make to make it better. But like I said, I wouldn't say it was going to be reasonably tough, reasonably simple, and this is, like I said, it's 2-wheel drive. And we'll have a lot of fun with it. But no, for the price, I can't really knock it. I think it's not too bad for what you're getting. Like I said, the only thing I'm not mad on, as you know, I've never had, is the all-in-ones. But it was only £154 all in, which is not a huge amount of money. One thing I've got to add is the diff. I thought it's quite stiff. That's interesting. You know, like most other 2-wheel drive you run, they're not very tight on the diff. This one is. I like that a lot. I'll tell you what I nearly forgot is the controller. There you go. It's a tiddly little controller. There's a on off here, steering reverse. You can reduce the power down to 50 so you can let kids have a go if you're out with somebody else. You've got the steering trim and the dual rate. I think it's steering rate. It's not bad. I can actually do it one-handed, which is rare. And the batteries go in from the bottom.